Dumelang, Sanbanani, hello, my MNH queens. Kalabitso, Kilarato Mashia, your official networking and marketing queen, holding space for women who are working on themselves to be seen, to be recognized, and to be reminded about the power of healing through community. Yes, I'm back with another episode of MNH Standing on Business. Anyway, today I am rocking these lovely, gorgeous, comfortable Ankara pants from a brand called Lagos in Jersey. This brand is owned by Linda, and I met Linda at the Sip and Spill Galentine's event. I've already created some content reviewing what I got, so you can check it out on TikTok. But for today, it's a shout out to Lagos in Jersey. I absolutely love these pants. Anyway, I hope that you are good. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope you are taking care of your wellness, your mental health, and you are prioritizing rest. I also hope that you are standing on business. I definitely would love to connect with you and hear more from you. So please do leave a comment and let me know about how you are doing and how your journey of standing on business is going, right? Me, on the other hand, my journey last week has been a lot about consistency. It's always about consistency, right? It's just something that always brings me back to consistency. There's power in consistency, and I'm learning that every week. But personally, I went through a little bit of a slow down, right? The energy slowed down, the mood slowed down a little bit, and I was looking at detachment. I was really looking at detachment, and it's interesting. I'm definitely going to unpack, but yeah, it's been consistency, it's been detachment and reflection, right? We're almost done with the first season, and yeah, I've got a lot to reflect on. So let's unpack. Okay, so let's unpack my journey with detachment. Last week, like I said, I slowed down a little bit and I was reminded about detachment. Last week, I realized that the people that I love, the people that I want, the things that I want are declining me. And that hurts the ego so much. However, it was really important to be reminded about detachment, right? Sometimes the things that we want so badly, sometimes the things that we are holding on to so badly for whatever reason, don't want us. The people don't want you. The person doesn't want you. The opportunity declines for you. And that truly hurts. It does. And hence the, slowing down, taking that knock and just realizing that what I want doesn't want me. And that's okay. I needed to understand that, and I needed to remind myself about detachment. So this is what I wrote. Now that what I want has escaped me, I need to let go and look forward to what's next. I can only be grateful for the moment of bliss I experienced while I was holding on to what I love. So, the lesson here becomes about making room for new opportunities, making room for new people to enter your space. And how do you do that? You let go, you detach, and you make room for what wants you. You make room for the energy that is meant for you. You make room for the opportunities that are meant for you by letting go. Letting go. The hardest thing to do is letting go. But after you let go, you clear the space and you make room for what is meant for you. So as much as we want to hold on so tightly to the idea of the past, the relationship, the way it used to be, and the love and the job opportunities, but hasitse nako ifedile ngwana ko gae. Nako hasitse ifedile. Know when to detach. And my favorite quote on detachment, I love this quote and I always go back to it. I hope I can remember it. Is detachment is not about detachment is not that you don't own anything. It's that nothing owns you. Detachment is not that you don't own anything. It's that nothing owns you. So let go, detach, and do not allow that thing to have a hold on you. Let it go. And as far as work is concerned, standing on business has been very interesting. Last week, I was reflecting a lot on this season. We're almost at the end of the first season, and I've just been looking back at the progress, the work we've done, the connections we've made, and it's beautiful. I don't want to miss out on that content, so I'm really just carefully thinking about it, and I'm just carefully reflecting on that journey as well. It's been an interesting year. We started with the membership this year, and just the journey with the membership has been very, very intentional. The membership, MNH, is $180 a month, and we are basically setting up the stage for women who are working on themselves. We are curating networking moments. We are marketing your brand. We are making sure that your brand is visible in our space. And of course, we are celebrating each other as women who are working on ourselves. So the journey for me has been a really, really long journey. I've been making a lot of mistakes. I've been learning. I've been falling. I'm getting up, falling again. We are definitely up again. I must say the journey is, we are yet to grow even more, but I am just so happy about the progress that I have made. I am celebrating my small wins every week, as well as the community's wins. So I am just having, beautiful reflections, and I want to unpack that with you, right? So let's start with our good news segment. The intention of that segment is to highlight the journey of becoming, the journey that I am going on, Libasadi who are working on themselves, highlighting their wins, about women who are working on themselves, but mostly focusing on wins, because it's important that we celebrate our small wins. It's important that we highlight, the moments of winning, the growth spurts, The milestones, that's the word I was looking for. It's important that we celebrate the milestones because it's a reminder for you on how far you've come, but also it's an inspiration to anyone that's watching, where the women are working on themselves. And this is what we are doing. Collectively, it just looks beautiful. So anyway, we have, since the season started, right, we have consistently been showing up, and we did 9 episodes of the good news so far, and it's just been progress after progress after progress. So I'm very excited about the good news, and I think what excites me more is just my community beginning to understand what's happening with the good news, beginning to pour in, right? So what used to be me using pictures for the video, sometimes voice notes, sometimes videos, is now moving into a space where now my queens are sending content, videos, updating us matuba on what's going on with them. And I am so happy to have just figured out the formula, figured out the flow, and we're going with the flow. So if you have not caught up with the good news, please do catch up with them. Catch up with the queens in our community. These are the queens in our network. These are the queens in our membership. Just women who are standing on business. We are reflecting on that. And yeah, I think that's a good reflection for the Dabatse Monate. The consistency has been mwah, and I just love the consistency that I have managed to, stand on with this segment, right? The giveaways are also picking up so well. The giveaways are actually my favorite, right? We have been very consistent with that as well. So with the giveaways, what happens is that we have a membership. In the membership, we are facilitating promos, weekly promos, by giving away products in our network community. So our members will pledge their products, and then from there we will facilitate the giveaway and have fun marketing and networking the MNH way, darling. So we started last year with the giveaways, but this year it gained momentum, right? And what the challenging thing that happened this year was us changing the formula. So the formula was doing riddles, right? So we just pop a riddle in the community and you can just answer the riddle and stand a chance to win. It's been interesting. It gets people, engaging, and it's just a nice way to engage. It's also a nice way for our members to be able to get reviews for their products, right? And eyes on their products, and also just more unpacking more about our membership, our members. So it's really just a very intentional segment in our community, and it's been going great. We started off with the MNH magazine. Of course, we gave away the MNH magazine. We gave away Sisipa, Sense by Bond, Goktogo Arefa Masali. We gave away Masali. We gave away Lip Balm by Virginia. We also gave away flow sessions. Muedi has been doing virtual flow yoga sessions, and we also had a giveaway with that. So the giveaways have been very, very, very beautiful. Another challenge also that I'm facing is just sending the giveaways to the people is a cost now. Sending the giveaways to the people is a cost now, and it's something that I just really have to zoom into, and I have to be prepared for, so that it doesn't catch me off guard, because the initiative is already moving and it's so beautiful. So I love that idea. We started off on a very different note, got giveaways, but we got the hang of it. we got the formula, and now it's about maintaining the flow. So anyway, we tried to change the formula and just move it to more like get people to follow the person, go to the page and just comment, tell us about the what you like about this person. Yeah. Community are riddle. Right? So that was really challenging, and to be able to be brave enough to just come back and fix that mistake and acknowledge that, okay, we tried to change the formula didn't work, but now we're going to the original formula. So this week we went back to the original formula, and I am very happy about that formula. I am not changing that formula again. That formula stays the way it is, and it's been working, and it's just about watching it grow. And I also just really look forward to having people outside of the membership pouring in, but obviously that is a cost. If you are outside of the membership and you want to pour in with the giveaway, it's going to cost you. But if you are a member, so yes, that's what's happening with the giveaways. Giveaways is a beautiful segment. We do it every Tuesday in our community. I can't wait for us to grow and be able to do it outside of the platforms. I've been trying outside of the platforms, but I figured I need to get the formula right. I need to get the flow right in the WhatsApp group so that it can move handle. So anyway, yes, a reflection on our giveaways. It's a shout out to all the ladies in our membership who have poured in. It's also a shout out to all the women who have participated in the giveaways. We appreciate you so much. Every bit of your energy, your attention to this movement is a moment for us to grow as a collective. So I absolutely love that. And yes, if you're not in our community, do join us and stand a chance to be the winner. And then the promos, the reviews, the ads are also just picking up so well. I told you about consistency. Consistency is my dear friend, and I think I just want to have a segment on consistency because wow, I'm learning a lot about consistency. I am getting a hang around consistency. But yes, I'm loving the reflection on the content that I'm making, promos. I've been giving a shout out to Yvonne. I love my journey of supporting women in our movement, right? And I've just been more intentional about reflecting that. And our TikTok page is growing. And the more I am creating, the more I am pouring into the movement, the more I am following my intention, everything is just growing nicely. So I love promoting other females' brands. Last week in Bonnet, it was nice. The other week it was Goktogo. This week it's Lagos in Jersey. And I didn't plan Lagos in Jersey right today. But because of the standard that I have set with the previous episodes, I thought, why not? And I'm also becoming consistent with these standing on business episodes where I'm just unpacking, honestly. So, it's Lagos in Jersey today, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to support other women who are working on themselves, right? And I love it. I love it. So my skin is glowing. I ain't got no makeup today. Get Sense by Bon. Today is a Tuesday, and obviously the giveaway is Sense by Bon. So it's a shout out to Sense by Bon. It's a shout out to Yvonne YV Lashes. It's a shout out to Lagos in Jersey, and I just love representing the woman in my space. I love representing the women in our membership. I love representing the women who are intentional about supporting our platform as well, because we need community, and we need to be able to be intentional about the communities that we are engaging in. So It's a beautiful reflection. I can't wait to do more reviews. I think season 2 is going to be me really doing more reviews. I've been just working my way around how I want to do reviews and how I really want to put across my experience with other women's brands. My intention is never to, tear down the next woman or, just speak without intentions with other people's brands, but I also need to, reflect my experience in the most authentic way. So I've been just trying to work around that and how is it that I want to do my review. So you can stay tuned for that, but there's definitely more content coming along, more collaborations, more interviews. There's a lot in store, but for season 1, this has been a good reflection. So stay tuned for more as I reflect on this season and the lessons from this season. All right, so the lesson for me as far as work is concerned this season is a reflection on leadership. It's a reminder that it's time for me to lead. It's leadership season, and I have to lead by example. So, like I said with the previous episode, that it's no longer a choice. I no longer have a choice. I can no longer just move in any way that I want, because you know what? We have a membership. We have people that have signed up to this space, and now it's no longer a choice. It's time to lead by example. And I'm going back to being a student again, right? I am going back to being a student. I am in class and the subject is leadership. So it's important for me to be consistent, not to just talk about consistency, to show up consistently. It's important for me to have integrity, to do what I say I'm going to do. And if I can't do it, I have to communicate. And it's really important for me to be disciplined. I have to be disciplined. And those are the things that I am learning in my season of becoming and my season of leadership. So yeah, that's about it for me and my reflections this week. Thank you so much for watching and coming this far in the video. Don't forget to let me know how you are doing, what you think about the reflections, and how's your journey of becoming, of standing on business, right? What are you learning? How are you growing? Let's connect with intentions, my queen. Galibito, Gilrato Mashia, your official networking and marketing queen. Mwah! It's bye for now.